To you guys this morning with good tidings. I pray that Chukwu Kika Biama will continue to bless and guide every one of us. Yeah, as you're coming in this morning, I will encourage you to encourage others to join us this very morning. And I just want to quickly touch on a few things yesterday, because actually yesterday we were in a broadcast before we left the broadcast yesterday, as we got, because before I thought Mazi Chike is coming live by 7 p.m. Biafran time, but we never knew it would come early, and that yesterday. So due to they have some meeting in the leadership, so that was the reason why he have to come earlier, and we have to leave the broadcast of yesterday, me and Mazi Ikechukwu Onoa, and the reason why we left is because of HOD, because he was addressing Biafrans yesterday. These are the things that I am trying to say. Of course, the interview with Mazi Ikechukwu Onoa will be we have already rescheduled the interview again. We've rescheduled it, and it will be coming back anytime soon, maybe before the weekend or even the weekend. So the reason why I'm here right now is to speak to some of our comrades, because most of them, maybe you have a connection, or you have one or two DOS member, and those ones, they don't even have the idea of what is going on in the DOS. They don't even have the idea of what is going on in the DOS. When they give you wrong information, you now beckon on that. Right now, I am not talking about Biafrans, because every Biafrans, including I myself, we have a very good reason to agitate, to speak against the DOS, to speak against the leadership, because we, the common Biafrans, they are not as close as that. So now I am talking about the agitators, the broadcasters, the Biafran bloggers. These are the people I'm here to address this very morning. There's something that we all need to learn. Don't quickly rush into conclusion. Whenever you see something trending, because something is trending, doesn't mean that the thing is right. I am going to give you guys a very shocking revelation this morning. Normally, I don't supposed to say it, but already Mazi Chika has already said some of all these things. So I'm going to say this morning. But before I, because that is the main reason why I'm here. But before I say it, do you know that I think we all can hear the testimony of Mazi Chika yesterday. They even said they are the one. Normally, when the person of Biafran child, the one Chineke, when he interviewed me, when we had a discussion on his platform, I told him, I said, it is DOS that called for this sit-at-home. DOS is the one, not leader. Leader did not call for sit-at-home, and leader junior brother came to meet DOS that we don't know his reason. That is the truth. The leadership, the DOS did not know the reason why leader junior brother have to come to them, telling them that they don't need to call for this sit-at-home. But the DOS insisted that we call for this thing, and this thing will have a very big effect. And it will also put a very harsh pressure on the Zoo government to be able to release our leader and to produce him in court. I gave the reason why. DOS called for this sit-at-home, and now the leader junior brother now went to leader through the lawyer. He went to leader through the lawyer to tell the lawyer that leader that anything he tell leader, Neko Jam or whatever. He went there to go and tell leader, and leader told DOS that they should cancel the sit-at-home. But DOS still went ahead because they understand the effect of that sit-at-home. They went ahead to call for that sit-at-home. After calling for the sit-at-home, leader junior brother go to leader the second time now. The second time, the leader DOS go ahead with the sit-at-home, which is our first sit-at-home. That is 100% compliance. Now, leader junior brother now went to leader the second time to go and tell leader through the lawyer to go and tell leader that DOS have went ahead with the sit-at-home. We don't know the kind of message he passed to leader. We don't know, and we should not also blame the lawyer, because whatever leader family and the leadership pass to him, that is exactly what he is going to pass to their brother and to their leader. That is exactly what is going to pass to our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention. So nobody should blame the lawyer. The lawyer have no say, they have no power. They can only deliver the message. We should not forget that as the lawyer are protecting the interest of Biafran struggle, they are also protecting the interests of the family. Of course, the interests are together. Are you getting it now? So now, the lawyer only do their job. These questions should be thrown to Kanu, not the DOS. He went to go and tell you that DOS have continued this thing. You know, when I said I don't want to jump into this issue because I know where the issue will land. I am one of the people who actually told Mazi Chika that, sir, it is better you talk. It is better you talk. Even those people, everything that was involved, concerning the arrest of Lee, it is better you talk. If not, Biafrans will paint you black. And once you are gone forever. It's better you start talking to Biafrans. It's better you start talking to Biafrans. I told him, I called him direct. I messaged him. I also called him direct. That HOD, you better start talking to Biafrans before they will start painting you black. The people who have bad agenda, people who have negative agenda, people that are very jealous of the office you hold in this very struggle, they will come after you and they are going to paint you black. They will use this very advantage to paint you black, and if you are not careful, you will be painted black, and Biafrans they will hate you to the core. They will even come for you. They will come after your life and the life of your family, either home and abroad. I told him, HOD, speak. Not look and say, because now the whole thing now don't turn for our head. And you are the head of the DOS. If you don't speak, these people will think that what they are assuming, it is truth. And many bloggers, some people, maybe because of say you won't get viewers, maybe because of say they seek Biafran attention, maybe because of say they seek relevance, they start to go to social media. I even call some of them say, this thing you're doing, it is wrong. Calm down. There are a lot of things that I myself, I was in your position before, but when I started knowing some things, when I started listening to some things from our HOD, I now said, okay, let me just hold on. Let me just break up, hold my break for now. Then let the things come out from the DOS. No go hear them from my no be for my mouth, you go for hear them. You go hear them from the DOS themselves. So you will not hear it from me direct. You hear it from the DOS, and now they are. Thank God, HOD is now talking. He's now talking. He don't want to leave any stone unturned. And those who are involved, propagating hatred within Biafrans, turn their way to fire all of them. You know, I never want to talk. I not even swear for anybody now. I never want to talk. Time to talk, Novarish. I just look everybody. See, this one today. Now waiting the trend with this, they go social media. Start to the talk nonsense. Start to the speak nonsense. You don't even know the truth. You never knew anything going on. You don't have idea because of one or two people tell you something, you carry that thing for head, you start to dey propagate them everywhere. Biafra go come and say, hey, you be actor, hey, you be this. Remember, our leader say you need 100 men. It is saying that this kind of 100 men that they talk. Now, what do you think for your small score be that? After leader, let me come back to what I was saying. After leader, junior brother went to leader the second time. Leader now tell them that you must cancel that very sit-at-home. And HOD have no choice. Because leader is not going to hold the DOS member. He is not going to hold them accountable for this. Leader say any reason you have, it is not of my business. Okay, what is the reason that leader gave? Leader gave no reason. He say it is must for you to cancel that sit-at-home. And HOD say, so what am I going to tell my people? What am I going to tell these people who are shouting HOD don't collect money? They don't bribe DOS. They don't pay HOD. You can hear him speaking yesterday. I believe you all can hear him. He said, wait till I go tell my people. Yeah, we should tell them Neko or no Neko. These are the things going on. The man's hand is tied up. He is having a direct, even I am in his position, I will do exactly what he did. A direct order from our leader. He should flop our leader order the second time. I don't think you guys are serious. The lawyer is there. Leader junior brother is there. Let them come out and debunk this. Tell leader junior brother to come out and Kanu. Tell him to come out and debunk this. It works. HOD work on the direction or on the instruction of our leader. As simple as that. And many people see it as an opportunity to jump on HOD, to jump on the DOS. Some people who have been looking for a way to attack the DOS for some years. For some years now, they now see it as an opportunity to bounce on DOS, to jump on DOS, jump on Mazi. I laughed at them. I laughed harder. I see all these people. You guys are coming to social media to show how unstable you are. To show how unstable you are. Because of this, people started disobeying the rules and engagement of IPOB. They start parabolating, attacking DOS. People are now forming motivational speakers everywhere. Let me quickly tell you, because I'm going to leave now because of my time. I will leave now. Let me quickly tell you what I have to tell you this morning. Do you know that even HOD, I know say no go dey happy. HOD will not be happy if you see this very video. He will not be happy because normally I'm not supposed to talk. But it not go come out from his mouth. It not go come out from his mouth. Now people like we go see talk. Because if it come out from his mouth, it go be like say he disobey leader indirectly. Do you know that HOD is very happy that people are going ahead with the sit-at-home? Yeah, you are hearing it for the first time. Mazi is very happy. He is very happy that our people are carrying out that very order. Are you aware? You are not. You are not. You don't have idea. One DOS talks, say another DOS talks. These are people who are trying to dig to where they don't supposed to dig to. We are under command and control. That is truth. But there are some things. Remember, leader said, when this guy was still with us, leader said, I know 3, but the deputy know 2. Then the Biafrans, they know the one will remain. You can never expect you can never be in position, or should I say, everybody can never know what the leadership know. That is the reason why they call them leader. That is the reason why they call it command and control. You won't know everything. Then definitely most of people say if they even know half of waiting small people or small scrap like we even get idea of, they go don't say I want share Biafra. They go say, I won't share Biafra. I won't share Biafra. I won't turn Biafra to two. Because you have no idea. And you are very bitter because of that. You are very bitter. You say, wait till they hide. I must know everything. Do you know what really... Do you know how come leader was arrested? Do you have idea? Of course, he was kidnapped from Kenya. Do you know what really happened? But not be my mouth na go hear. But those of you now, wait 1 year, men are continue to disgrace yourself. Continue disgracing yourself on the social media. Continue disgracing yourself on social media. After Mazi Chika finished his broadcast, I messaged him. I said, Mazi, Ndo, you have now start, heeding to the cry of people like we. You are now start following our advice. And he was very happy in his response to me on that very message. He was very happy that he was able to put smile in the faces of people, millions of Biafrans who are really genuine in this struggle. Who are really genuine in this struggle. You people don't even know what happened. And I am very sure that many of you will bury your face in shame when leader will be free. You don't know what is going on. You don't have idea. You don't know anything. Just keep on ranting. Go to social media. Go to anybody's page. Rant. Keep on ranting. Keep on ranting. We give you the free hand. You are showing how undisciplined you are. You are showing how unfaithful you are. That is exactly what you are showing. And I think the leadership should be they should be thankful. I believe the leadership, they are thankful. Because one of HOD word, he say, this is our trying time. And this is when Biafra flitter. His word, and I quote, he said, this is when Biafra spirit flitter the shaft from the wheat. Or that the wheat from the shaft. I don't know the way he put that very word. That is what he told me. That is exactly what he told me. He said, this is the trying time. Many people will be flitted out of this struggle because they are here with ungenuine mind. They are only here to bring people down. They are only here to bounce on people whom they have been targeting for years, even before leader was kidnapped. But I believe, and I can assure you all, that at the end of this whole thing, leader will be free and Biafra will come. You people don't even, most of them, do you know what is making some DOS member going gaga? They want to know what leadership are really doing concerning leader. But I'm not DOS member. I'm not the DOS member. But because the leadership understand those who are mentally sound, those whom their loyalty is only to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because even when go to, I believe HOD go see get this very video. I told him one-on-one, say, HOD, my leader was not there, not to talk of I am trying to please leader or trying to do eye service to leader. One-on-one, I said to HOD, my loyalty is not to you. Of course, when you command, I obey. Because you are my superior. You are after leader, it is you. But my loyalty belongs to leader. And he told me, of course, Onajite, the day you try to change your loyalty, the day Chuko Kikabiama will strike you to death. That is exactly what he told me. So now, to come to your level now, because I don't need to go to that area, because we want most of you to keep on disgracing yourself. Show how unloyal how ungrateful you are, how unloyal you are, how disobedient you are, how unstable you are in this very struggle. Yeah, now the time we did, and the struggle will filter every one of you out one after the other. One after the other. HOD say he not go talk this thing. He no want talk. And I don't want to even answer question because he knows say Biafrans go ask him. He know. He know. The question I was even thinking Biafrans will ask yesterday, they don't even ask them. They don't even ask them. But I cannot say all those things here because I want him himself to say it with his mouth. Of course, I know about all these things. That is the reason why you cannot see people like we coming on social media, ranting, this pointing, accusing finger. Because we know we have detected those who are the real problem. Some people, they have the genuine mind, but they are misled. They stick or they anchor to a wrong information, to imagination, people's imagination. They pass it to them and they start working on that. That is what happened. Not that they are real bad people. They love the struggle. But some people, they are championing this thing because they have been looking for a way to take over, to hijack the leadership. And they believe they see this time as the right time to hijack the leadership. We know all these people. I'm not the US member. But make I not talk. Make them not go to say on agite they boast. On agite they boast. And I don't know whatever any role or slice whatever I'm doing in this struggle today. It is because of my loyalty to our leader. And it is because of my diligentness, my obedience to our leader. And it is because of what I am doing on my own for this very struggle. And not only me because only me not the beer I don't come. With some of our comrades who are very disciplined, where their mouth they close. Not be people where be say they go to talk like baskets. Even what they don't know about, they go social media. Maybe they just know one or two things. They go social media, start to they talk like parrots because they won't gain relevance. They won't show Biafrans say I dig it. They won't show say Biafrans they need attention. Or some of them where they find power. If you have any question, Mazi is coming, I believe, within this week or before weekend or weekend itself. So he's coming. Ask the question. If you need question when I go ask, have you even sent question, give una. The question when I won't make una ask, and he go answer una. In another go ask those questions. Because I can answer you those questions. Yeah, right, live and direct. And anything I tell you is the fact and the figures. But I won't, because it must come out from him himself, the HOD himself. He lets it come out from his mouth, not from my mouth. I believe most of you should learn and never do this mistake again. We are not on autopilot. Anywhere where you autopilot yourself, they go. They autopilot yourself. This leadership is unbreakable. And I thank Mazi Chikedoze for listening to the advice of some of us. You need to answer their questions. Because you are not involved in these things in any ways. But this man was only trying to calm the house, to make the house warm. That is the reason why he was keeping silent. Not because he had anything to hide. Because he's a leader, and if he's not careful, there are a lot of people who are desperate. They are very desperate. You will see them in Biafran group. You will see them in every group. You will see them in a national group. You will see them in Ipob national group. You will see them there everywhere. They'll be causing chaos, confusion in midst of brethren. Because they want to know what is beyond them. Because they want to know what is beyond them. I told Mazi Chika, Mazi, you are not involved in this thing. You know how way this thing carry touch you. You are innocent in all these things. But people, there are some people where they around you where they say you need to stand on your own. Just stand on your own. Biafra will stand behind you. Biafra will stand behind you. With everything you've placed here, you have not committed anything against our leader. The only thing I can even say, I can even accuse you of, is for you to disobey our leader for the first time. When our leader asks you through our lawyer that you should cancel the sit at home in the first place, you should have done it then. Maybe all this confusion wouldn't have come up. But because you yourself, you are very desperate to make sure that we execute that sit at home. That was the reason why you went ahead in the disobedience to our leader. And due to your excuse that you have given that, okay, you just want to prove to leader that this thing will have a very good effect. That was the reason why you went ahead with the sit at home. But leader insisted, which you laterally complied. But our leader was arrested. Everything that happened to leader, you are very innocent. Because I myself, I have confronted you. I don't need to even go there. Don't let me go there. So the question I'm expecting Biafrans to ask him, they should go ahead and ask him, stop gossiping everywhere. Stop gossiping everywhere, seeking for relevance everywhere, seeking for attention everywhere. Go to him and ask questions. He is on live. He will come live again. Ask him question there. I was so disappointed in so many people. So many people. I will see some posts, I will share tears. Say, this one not just know anything. No. He just they eager to bring down this leadership. He don't know anything. Even what I am even asking some Biafrans now is that let's assume that we rubbish this leadership. We rubbish this leadership. We cancel this leadership. We dethrone this leadership. We kick them aside. Now, according to the autopilot mindset people, according to the autopilot propagators, after you rubbish this leadership, you put them aside. When Fulani come to attack your villages, to attack your farmland, to attack our people, now we can see the video going viral, where they are bringing Amotan to the west, to the southwest, to the south entirely. They are bringing ammunitions. When they start attacking our people, your autopilot leaders or your autopilot, are they going to command or instruct ESN to defend us? And after they instruct ESN to defend us, are they going to be feeding ESN in the war front, providing all logistics that they need in the war front? Oh, okay, you want to rubbish them, but they should be commanding ESN to defend. Why would not they think? Why would not they think? Biafrans, don't because of emotion. You know, you are not emotional. You don't get emotion more than me. I am more emotional than you. When the whole thing happened, I almost go gaga. Before somebody tap me, not go miscalculator. I not pay attention. Listen, put my nose down, perceive waiting there on ground. Some people go be shocked, go they shock. By the time when leader go come as I say, see waiting really happen. Say the whole thing, all this arrest saga, say as carry out. Some people go they shock. Some people go they shock. Some people they go bury their head. They go bury their head in shame. People who want scatter Ipob. They go bury their head in shame. They not go feel raise them again. I won't call look the eye, or should I say, I won't call look the mouth. Some of them they are shameless. They go talk this one today. Tomorrow they go. I'm sorry. They not go ever stop to apologize. They go disgrace themselves finish today. Tomorrow, they go say, they don't know, we have to follow the trend. I'm sorry to the leadership. I'm sorry to the people. Because don't you know that you make more sense when you keep silent? Instead of you to come on live, disgracing yourself. You make more sense when you keep silent. You better not talk than talking and talking off key. Talking, at the end of the day, you will be blaming yourself for what you said. Because you literally find out that you are not saying the truth. You are only misleading the people. God! God! Well, I'm not blaming most of these people to God who made me. I'm not blaming, because that was the reason why people like us, people like myself, we are pressurizing the. I'm not to concern me with DOS member. Anything with I'm not be DOS. I'm not the DOS meeting. Anything with DOS like me that they do. I have business with our leader and Mazi Chika. It was him. Finish. Anybody with the DOS, one DOS, money, say money, whatever you want to say, go and say. That's why I'm pressurizing, trying to put pressure on our HOD. Mazi Chika, go outside and talk to these people. This thing they go use and rob you. They go to say something really they go on. If I wasn't aware of all those things, I will be in your shoe as well. But some of us who are aware, we say, calm down. Calm down. What you think, waiting you see, not being the happen. Waiting you hear, you not even, of course, you get relationship, but in not being the happen. Those information with the hear are misleading information. Some people there will say they won't take over this power. We IPO, I believe saying they touch, in the use style, they touch some of those things, but I know say he go literally talk and finish. Make Biafrans keep on asking questions. He go talk and finish. There are people who are ready to kick out the leadership, to hijack power. And that is what they are doing. That is exactly what they are doing. Because they believe say they don't get small relevance. I tell HOD say, forget all these things. You know, I mentioned something. Oh my God. I mentioned something. I said a day before leader was announced, kidnapped. Hi, Biafrans. Of course, I don't blame most of you. I say a day before leader was kidnapped, I called leader. I'm not talking about leader public number. His private number, his family number. He gave it to me by himself. If I talk like he go bless the person won't go the person said don't they do pride or whatever. But I'm just trying to make some clarification here. I called him and the phone rang. He rang. Don't you listen to what I said? I called leader a day before leader announced he's kidnapped. Before Zoo announced he's kidnapped. I called him, his phone rang. And I lock up. I don't go talk fast like that. So, you know, pick or I mean, I don't go to say, oh, Najite say, he pick, you know, pick. So, make I just leave and there. Make I leave and there. But I can swear with the oath I took. I called him and the phone rang. I can swear with the oath I took. I will swear with my life, with the life of my family. I called him, the phone rang. His private number. I never called that number before make it no pick. Even if you no pick, maybe they meeting, he go message say, okay, call me so time. He rang. I don't call him because maybe he was kidnapped, because of some stuff that is exactly what makes me to call him to deliver some message. But you people don't know what is going on. You are just on social media shouting and shouting. Now, Mazi Chika go use the mouth talk tell now. Oh, hey Biafra, ciao. Those of now when they moon themselves on social media because now they look for viewers, now they look for attention. May not continue. Oh, hey Biafra, bye bye my people. And make I not go talk waiting go past my boundary. Bless and agitated to them. All hail Biafra, all hail Biafra, all hail Biafra. IPOB, one family, IPOB. Good morning to you all, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill. Yeah, I come with you guys this morning with good tidings. I pray that Chukwu Kika Biama will continue to bless and guide every one of us. Yeah, as you're coming in this morning, I will encourage you to encourage others to join us this very morning. And I just want to quickly touch on few things yesterday, because actually yesterday